How are you all today? This is our 6th installment, the last day that we will do the same 6th Wednesday. I believe most of us are going to be doing a flip through of our books when we get them put together, so that will be a fun thing too. But this is the last one of the packages. This is Maria's, and she had this lovely little index card in there, and it's just so pretty. So, of course, we're going to have to find a place to put that in our book. And so we'll start right here, and we have our 6 items, maybe, if I can get them out of there. Okay. Oh, my goodness, I didn't see this one. This cute little bitty teeny tiny deer. Can you see that? Oh, my goodness. Yes, I've been inking. So maybe he would show better like that. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Autofocus is off. I don't know what it's doing there. It's tiny, tiny. And we have a beautiful little ultra suede yo-yo and 2 little clothespins, dark safety pins. Cute little bag, kind of still works in there with all that. A beautiful doily with 3 chunks, Women in American Histories. And I don't know about anybody else, but that looks like Aunt Bee from Opie, Andy Griffith. It's Jane Fonda. Well, I suppose it's just a person. Surely that's not Jane Fonda. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this gorgeous paper with the holes in it. 6. And then it came in this envelope, I think. I did have all my stuff together, and this is what was left. I don't know if the envelope was part of it or not. We'll see if we need it. If we do, we got it. So here we have our paper. We need to find the ruler. One other cute little thing she had was in her address. She used a doily and taped it down, and my address was written in this part. So I pulled that apart. I'm thinking it needs to be in there somehow. Is this right? Yeah. If it's not, we will turn it and fold it till it is. Okay, so this is our page. They all open up like this. So let's get started. I really like this paper, but I love craft paper. It's just so much fun. And I have not put down any solid backgrounds of any sort on anything. And I think that's what I want to do here. I love the tear, so we're going to keep with the tear. And let's put our crease in there better. So I'll be honest with you, I haven't even thought about this one either. I just grabbed the things. So we need to make this a little bit shorter. My poor little reindeer stuck under the ruler there. Actually, now that I've tore this and put this here, I'm not sure this is what I want to do. I was going to glue it down, but I think I've changed my mind. And I'm going to put you on pause, and no, I'm not, because I want to make sure that's what I want to do before I do it. So I'm thinking I will sew this in, and it will be like an extra little page. And we have our 20 questions. We have to make the decision, do we want to see the questions or if we want to see Aunt Bee? So we're going to just lay that. Nope, it's not going to fit there, so it's going to go over here. And we have our page. And then it will close. We'll have to do something about here because that's way too much white. But we could Still not sold yet. Just not sold yet. Maybe. Let's see what we think of this. I think we like that. So let me grab my paper cutter. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit. Now that I've trimmed it down, I like the other side too. Let's go ahead and take off that copyright little words there so it's all balanced. This is pretty cute too. I think we're going to go with that side. And all I'm going to use this for is I'm just going to use it like a mat. So Aunt Bee, it's been nice, but we're going to cover you up. Oh, I hate it when my glue squishes out. That means it's too soft. Trying to finish this up before the grandson's school is over, but I think I'm too late. Okay, I'm just going to put this on here and use it like a mat. I think I'll take the ruler. This is a piece of wallpaper, and I have to be honest, it's the first time I've ever used a piece of wallpaper in an art project. Let's do this one this way so I can make sure that I get it the right distance, or at least close. So put that all out of the way, get the ruler out of the way. We may have to stitch this one too because it doesn't seem to want to stick down very well. But I don't think they make wallpaper to have things glued to it per se. You know, kids nowadays, they'll glue into everything. So we're going to do this. And then we'll have this. And we have this and this and all these fun things yet. So, decisions. Plus we have this whole side. So doing this gave me a whole lot more room. And because this is so pretty, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to snip it apart and just use one little segment. So then I have two for later. So, this is a tough one. Maybe I want to do. But that'll make that pretty heavy flop. So maybe. Okay, you guys get to see all the thought process, no matter how hard it is. So, this is going. I know this one's going here, and I know this is going here. So we still have to figure out this with these fun little things. And I think maybe I'm stumped. Oh my goodness. I know somebody out there is watching this and yelling, do this, do that. I wish I could hear you. Yes, I really, really do. So, okay, so we're okay with this. I think I'll pause you. I'm going to go sew this down. It's not really wanting to hold very well. Okie dokie, I sewed this. And now I'm going to work on it. Kind of got a whole different look than what I did. I had some dirty inky fingers and I just got them wet and cleaned them off on here so they'd be nice and vintage looking. So I am going to glue the heck out of this and put it down on the page. It's time to switch glue sticks. This is so soft. We're just going to worry about getting it done. We might have to come in here and fix this gluing all after the fact. So I've decided to kind of make a little bit of a collage. So I am going to get a different glue stick. Let that dry a little bit. And I'm going to put some glue on this piece right here of the brown paper. Thought I was going to have so much of it left over, but I'm finding a use for it. And I'm going to put it right up to the edge. And then we're going to glue this down. And I like the look of this after I got it kind of roughed up a little bit there. And that's why I kind of come up with this idea. And I do a little bit of a collage on here. I had tore a few things, tore another piece of the wallpaper. And let's glue that down. Good thing y'all don't know how long I was really away from, because that sewing machine and I, man, it did not want to let me thread that needle. No way, no how. So I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to use my brush just to help with some more antiquing and get it now down good. And so we've got this, and maybe we should stamp on that. So let's see what kind of stamps are in the drawer when I pull it open this time. Of course, we know I'm just looking for some textures. I guess this is the one it's going to be. We're going to use the script. I don't even know whose this is. AC Doocy. I don't even know if they still are in business. I sure liked their stuff when they were, if they aren't anymore. So we're going to put a little piece of this, get some glue on it. Just kind of do us a little bit of a collage here. And now we're going to use our pretty little yo-yo. And I'll use the Fabri-Tac because it's fabric. And I think I need to thin my Fabri-Tac down. It's really a bit thick right now. And let's put it right there. And I just happen to have my bag of buttons handy. So let's find a button that works. That's maybe. Ooh, that's a cool button. It's kind of black, kind of brown, way too thick, way too thick. This one's pretty thick, but it does go down in the hole. So it might work. There, that's the one. So I want to go ahead and put some glue on that to decide. I want it that way. I like the way it kind of just covers it, not necessarily covers it up, but just kind of finishes it off and domes right with it. So push that down, hold it for just a bit. And I'm really liking this. So we knew we were going to put this here and sew this in, but I think, yep, I think I've changed my mind. And I am going to glue this side in. So I may go back and sew that when I think, after the fact. But for now, I think I'm just going to glue this one in. Make sure I get all the way to the edges. I still want my seam in the seam of the book so that or the page, so it still seems like it's an extra page. Didn't get that too straight, did I? That's okay. It's all good. Let's give this a little bit of distress around the edges. I think I've said it before, when I first got these brushes, I wasn't 100% sure how much I liked them, but I think I really do like them. Lets me be pretty rough too. I like that. I don't have to sit here and be fidgety and picky and all that good stuff. So I think I'll just do a little bit of stamping. I don't know that I need the whole thing. Just get a little texture there. Okay, liking it. Okay, so like I said, when I was gone, I kind of thought this out a little more. And I think that I'm going to use the 2 doilies. And I think that I want to make me a pocket. And this will slide in there. And I'll use these cute little clothespins. If I don't break them with my fat fingers trying to open them, like that. But then they're sticking out and I will lose them or break them. So maybe I can do this and glue them in there, still make it a pocket, but it'll look like it's hanging. Yes, I think I like that. I do. So I'm going to leave those just like they are. Let's get the fabric and so like this is the pocket side. Let's get that glue gunky off and make sure we get the clothespins glued down. And go all along the edge. Yeah, you don't need me to explain to you how to glue. Okie doke. So put this down where we want it. Put all of our glue edges down. And I'm not going to stick the tag in there yet, or the little card, because I don't want it stuck to anything. Which was kind of silly, because see, now I have this in here, and I can't stamp on it because I got texture here and I got texture here. So I didn't really think this one out too well, did I? So we are going to go ahead and tear this just a little bit so that it doesn't stick out the edge of the book. Not that that's a big problem, but that's not the look I'm going for. So we have our little reindeer, and you know what? I think I'm just going to glue him right there. Put this little card. Well, we'll just lay it there so you guys can get. Oh, that's kind of cute too. Like that. And then you still got your pocket. Yeah, I kind of like that. What do y'all think? And I think that I'm going to put some Distress ink around here. Get this extra paper out of my way. Go ahead and get rid of my stark white. You know, I have another pocket. I always have another pocket. So I'm going to fold this way so that I can work on this, because I really want to use this piece of doily. Even though it's got clear plastic on it, I think I can make it work. So what I'm going to do is try to cut it so that I can use it on an edge. And it is plastic on it, so I don't have to worry about making a mess with the glue. Put it right there. In fact, I think we'll just take it a little bit over so it looks like it's straight. We will trim that up when we're done. And let's give this a little bit of stamping. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just to give some texture in there. It would be a lot if my ink pad wasn't so almost dry, needing re-inked. So let's go ahead and trim this down. Oh yes, I really like this. And this is still blank. There's a whole lot of things I could do with this if I want to down the road, because this journal may still be a work in progress. As I work on it and put it all together, you know, more ideas will, I'm sure, pop into my head. But for now, I think we're good with this. Let's go ahead and do the edging and all that stuff that I just have to always do. And again, I could take this over to the sewing machine. I got some repair and mending I got to do anyway, so let's just not do any more sewing than we have to today. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's kind of crazy how the little scribble just makes everything look so much different. And you know, I know not scribbling and the marks aren't for everybody, but it really does finish it for me. I really like this. So what do you think? So I do have, I'm a bit behind. I have my first one right here. This is with my things. Pocket, of course. And then there's this one. And there is not a pocket. Well, I take that back. There's a pocket right here. And then we have this one and a pocket. I did the flap thing there too. Cool. So the whole book just ties together. This one hasn't been covered yet. Pocket. And the last one from last month hasn't been covered on the back yet. And there it is with a pocket. And then this one with the pocket. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will cover them all with brown paper. Man, this is a lot bulkier than I thought it would be. And it will be bound on this edge. I just don't know how yet. So I will see you all next month when I get it bound together and I can do a flip through. So with that being said, thank you so much for the 6 months of joining us and enjoying all the art that all of us made. Some were similar, some were way different, but all in all, it's been a really, really good time, and I am game for something like this again. I had to be pushed a few times to get my videos on time, but you know, sometimes we just need that. So again, thanks y'all for watching. catch you later. Bye-bye.